everyone, I am here making another build order video, and this guys is my first build order for Arena strategy developed to Arena games. This is a really out of the box strategy that was, I can say, created or at least uh, being useful in the hands of Vinchester, famous Russian player. You can see a lot of his games on my channel as well, casted and played against. And what is this strategy about? We were all playing a tournament called the Master of Arena, in which there are players that are considered experts at the map, that they are solely focused on playing good on this map. So they practice, they have their strategies, and they are really good on this arena metagame. The arena metagame is usually going for fast castle because you start with a base stone wall, so you are safe, man. There's nothing that can hurt you in the beginning, or so they think, because the purpose of this strategy is killing your enemy in fucking feudal age before he can react, before he can do anything. And Vinchester called this Obosement rush, some Russian version of abusement, which means humiliation or something like this. Huh? He says like he's humiliating his opponent. That's the name that he gave it. I asked him, so since he chose the name, we are going with this name. And guys, the strategy here consists in a really fast feudal age rush on arena using villagers to break walls, towers to support, and archers to kill everything that your enemy has. It can work, and right in the MOA, and I don't want to spoil you guys, 3 big arena players got already eliminated by regular random map players, or let's call so, that used this strategy in many games. So it's really a difficult strategy to defend, especially if you are not used with the feudal age fightings like most of the arena players are because of how the map is. And you can to do this strategy, I'm using the Saracens, which are a pretty basic civilization with no economic bonus. I really love to make my build orders with the Saracens because I don't use the market, and also I like to make a build order with a civilization with 0 economic bonus and 0 not to military bonus that I'm going to use. So this proves that this strategy can be done with any civilization. Exactly. It's not even a word. The correct word is abasement, but they want to call it obosement, man. They want to call. They create the fucking strategy. Let them call it whatever they want, man. I'm not discussing with the Russians. What if they rush me doing this? So I'm just going with this. And here is and let's now talk about the economy, because I already talked about the purpose and the idea, but I didn't talk specifically about the build order. I start with regular 6 villagers on the ship, then I send 4 villagers to get the wood that I already sent here, getting the boar, and now I'm here, guys, going for the berries. I'm only going to send 4 villagers to the berries. Do not need more. It's not those build orders where I send 6 villagers like the fast castle or the known strategy of the men at arms. Yeah, maybe this word can mean anything apart from abasement, but the closest English word to this is abasement, which means putting your putting someone down, your enemy down, humiliating your enemy, or something like this. So it totally show how badass this strategy is, man. This is not a quite simple strategy to do. And the reason why it only came to play now is because the walls on the Wololo Kingdoms have 50% of the hit points before the guy hits Castle Age. So he won't have strong enough walls to defend from this rush like he would have in the previous game. And guys, in order to make this strategy work, I need to scout my enemy and see where is the best spot for me to attack. For example, here I can see a forward stone, so I can deny this to my enemy, and I always try to look for a place where it will be harder for him to wall. For example, in this map, look of the size of this wall. It's really, really, really big wall, man. And in this big wall, your enemy is going to have trouble to wall behind it. And I'm going to up with 22 villagers. He already has, I already have 4 villagers on the wood. Now that I've put 10 villagers here around my TC getting food, 1 boar and 9 hunters and 1 farmer, I'm sending the other villagers to the wood. I want, guys, to have 4 villagers that I had before and 3 more villagers. So I want 7 villagers on the wood, and the purpose of those villagers is being able to allow me to make a barracks, a blacksmith, an archery range, many of those buildings in the beginning. Now that I finished the board, I'm going to make the loom. I have 4 villagers on the berries, 7 villagers on the wood. I'm going to send 3 villagers to the gold, guys. So 3 villagers to the gold. 3 villagers to the gold is the exact number that you need to keep an archery range producing archers. 1 archery range only producing archers. And now I'm going to send 4 villagers, and always try to pick the villagers that were not hit by the boar. So I like to send the villagers that have full HP to the front, and the villagers are going. The villagers that were hidden by the boar are here, farming or getting sheep. They always have to be the safest ones in arena. It doesn't matter as much as in Arabia, but if you learn to do this in any map, this is going to be a really good ability for you, so that's why I'm telling you to do this. I just need to find my stone. Here is my stone, because right after I reach Feudal Age, I'm going to send the next 3 villagers to the stone. And the reason I'm doing it is because I want to make archers and towers on my enemy. Not only this, but there's a small detail that Vinchester uses that make his rush even more dangerous. He likes to add the fletching really soon. As you can see, guys, I have plenty of wood, because even making the mining camp and a farm, I'm not doing anything else, so I have enough wood to make anything I want when I reach the Feudal Age, and my 4 villagers now are going to make a barracks. This is the end of the arena players, man. The arena players are now gonna have to adapt and learn how to play on Feudal Age, or they are going to be so screwed up forever. Okay, now that I just reached Feudal Age, I'm sending 3 villagers to the stone, I'm making the double bit X, I'm starting to make an archery range on my enemy, and I'm starting also to build a tower. Okay, so tower, archery range, and I can already start hitting the wall that I want to break. I will first make a house here on my base, and then the 3 villagers to the stone, okay? So already attacking here the walls. I still eating sheep because I left 4 sheep to be eaten. It's good, actually 3. It's 11 minutes, so your opponent is not yet on Feudal Age. He cannot make towers to defend himself. He can only try to make, for example, houses or palisades, and this won't be good for him, because by the moment he tries to do it, you have a tower here helping to kill the wall, and this tower will not allow him to build behind this wall, so all this area here is unprotected for your enemy. By the way, guys, I'm going to add now a blacksmith on my base in order to make the fletching, and I will now add villagers to the food, okay? Now that I just add the villagers to the stone, I'm going to add at least 2 or 3 more villagers to the food, and the archers, guys, are just born in here and killing the tower. Their purpose is to make the tower stronger to hitting the walls, and now at about 12 minutes, my enemy just reached the Feudal Age. And now that he reached the Feudal Age, well, he must react quickly, because I'm already inside his base with scout, archers, and villagers. So now that I'm inside his base, I'm making the fletching. I just need to find where I want to make my other towers. So, for example, In a regular arena game, this guy could try to defend his base with a tower here. I could just go for the villagers and kill a few, or if he didn't want it, make the tower. You see, I just need to keep sending archers. Now my archers have the fletching, and I'm going to send now, guys, more villagers to the wood in my economy. So the secret is not just fucking your economy, man. You need to fuck his economy, but you need to make your economy work. And I'm going to add the horse collar. I'm still making archer because I have 3 villagers on the gold. I'm still attacking his villagers here, getting map control. If he's trying a fast castle, man, he won't have defense for now. He can at most have a tower or sacrifice his up to make more towers, which won't be good in any way for this guy. Also, if you're going to tower him, I suggest you to make these palisades around your towers to protect it from his villagers. And now, guys, that I will just let 10 villagers here on the wood. So, at least 10. And I will just keep sending villagers here to my woods around the TC and keep making farms until I have a good number of farms to go up. Okay? So, just farming and attacking his base. At this moment, this guy cannot go, cannot do anything because if he's playing the regular arena meta, man, he's just going for a fast castle, and it's not even 15 minutes. He won't have an army. See? So I just keep adding towers and attacking the enemy. Of course, in the game, your enemy might be able to defend a little better than this, but if you manage to kill at least 1 villager, you are already in the advantage. He will have to spend a lot walling, and while he is spending his economy walling and fucking up his boom, you can have control of his resources. For example, in this game, I can just control both of his stones. So, if I control his stones, I can just not let this guy boom. I can fuck up with his boom, man. And that's really something in arena. If he was going for a fast castle, now it's the time that he will start to have something to counter you. But man, this won't be enough because you already have towers inside him, you already have archers, you are fucking with his economy. So basically that's it. With this strategy, you are able to transform a closed map like Arena in an open one like Arabia. The secret about this strategy, guys, is in the timing. Once you learn in the build order, you have to execute it in the right time. You cannot miss time. You cannot be wandering for so long. You need to go fast and then kill it. Best counter to this is trying a sick tower with some crossbows. Well, to do this, your enemy will have to survive first, Leo. That's the point of this strategy. It's hard because right now, this guy won't be caring about making a sick tower. He'll be caring about the archers inside of his base killing his villagers. And at my base, guys, I'm just finishing to get more farms, more gold. I'm now going to send more villagers to the wood, so anytime soon I will be able to go up, and that's why it works. If your enemy is an Arabia player and he notices that you are doing this, man, you might not have so much success. So what you want to do here is to get map control, deny this guy his resources, do not let he take back his gold, his wood, and of his resources. But if he get back his resources, do not worry. Remember that you still have a base here to protect, and you can just keep playing, doing whatever you want. From this point, you can go for anything you want. You can just go castle and make knights. You can go for crossbowmen. You can go for mangonel. You can go for booming. If you have a civilization with a good castle siege, with a good castle unit, like the Camel Archer or the Conquistador, you can just go and put more villagers on the stone and go to upgrade to defend yourself. And another tip that I'm going to give you guys is that you can also protect your base. Okay, you can protect your base by doing houses like this. You can make a second layer of wall inside your economy to protect your villagers, okay? So if you think that your enemy is going to counterattack you using 6 towers or something like this, you can just counter him by making buildings like this, okay? This is going to buy you a lot of time, and you are only be using a few wood into houses that you are going to use anyway. Okay, so this is my tip for the game. I'm about to click up. Oh, economic tab. Okay, my economic tab is the following. I still had the 3 villagers on the gold. I just stopped getting the gold now to make these walls, okay? I added more villagers to the wood later. Of course, the 3 stone miners. The views that are on the inside can be still fighting or trying to mine one of the enemy's resources. And all the other villagers became farmers because I wanted to have economy to go to the castle age. Guys, I'm not making a continuation for this build order because, as I said, this is really, really situational. You can go for anything. But what I suggest you is to abuse of your map control to get the relics for yourself, to boom, to do whatever you want, but please do not die. If your enemy tries to make mangonel, do not waste your archers, avoid fighting the mangonel, aim for the villagers, run from the mangonel. If he tries to make a castle to defend from the towers, this will be even better for you because you just have to attack on the other sides, and that's how you do this strategy. It's quite a simple one, you just have a few units, but the main point here is that if your opponent doesn't notice that you are attacking him with this, man, you are going to have a great surprise element to use against him. No matter what his hate is, once you are with 0 army and there are feudal age units on your economy, you are not gonna be in a good position. So this is the way you should be building to defend. If he's trying to counterattack, make a second layer of house and walls and things like this, and just keep playing as you wish. I will not make my economy here, guys, in the castle age. I could go for anything. Even if you want to go for a fast imperial, you can go because you have the map control and you have the early advantage. So do as you wish. I'm not gonna stick with this build order. I only wanted to show the beginning and how you do to break his wall quick, how to break his villagers. With some lucky, he can send villagers here to make, for example, houses behind the walls to defend, and he's going to die. So that's the game. GG, guys. This build order is over for now.